2, or 3.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! Do not do him like that! Mercy! Did you not get the memo?
Okay, go. This March Madness / NBA draft prospects. I'm here to talk about these prospects and what I feel like is going to happen. What's going to go down? See, now, lately, you know, I've been watching the shows. You feel me? I've been hearing Stephen A. say his blasphemy.
You really be a Stephen A. head.
Bro, this man, okay, so this is what this man said when Jay Williams was on the show. Oh, yeah, I like Ja, but he was pretty much saying that if Ja was at a bigger school, that he would really be on board. Like, he's not feeling Ja because it's not against big-time competition because of the conference.
I wouldn't call that blasphemy.
Because it's... Bro, if the dude is the first college player to average 20 and 10 in
I wouldn't say
in a season, bro.
Yeah, but if I'm taking a chance with my franchise, that's tough.
Like
I'd rather see you go against competition than Duke sees the competition
and
that
you
Murray
don't
State
see
sees.
and you don't see super. But he was making a point. So he was basically saying that he doesn't see superstar quality in Ja Morant.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Okay.
But
okay.
I do agree with him that it's better to see players play against bigger schools.
I mean, that's right. But then at the same time, I feel like you're gonna be passing somebody up.
Right.
Like Kawhi, not a big name school.
Right. True.
Dame,
True.
not a big name
but
school.
You also get your Cameron Paynes of the world. I'm just saying.
This man couldn't even hit a mid-range jump shot.
Oh, I swear to God. Let's not even start this story. Let's just keep going with the hot take. What's the hot take?
Nah.
What's the hot
but
take?
listen though. For me, I feel like Ja Morant has risen to number 2, but in a good way. I feel like the hot take is these NBA prospects are climbing up the ladder, and I feel like with more star players coming out of smaller schools, I feel like it's better for the NBA. I feel like it's better for the NBA. I feel like people are not that we getting more into the social media age, and it's just getting better and better and better and better as the years are going on. Like teams, scouts. Everybody's not sleeping on these people anymore.
Right.
Like I feel like a couple of years ago, if Luka was to come out, like Luka would have still been Luka, but you wouldn't have seen a Dallas say, "Oh well, who's that? He's from overseas." Nah, we don't need him. We don't need him. Everybody gets passed up. So, I mean. And then it's crazy because if you look at it and vice versa, Ja Morant is the first person in college to average 20 and 10. Period. You turn around, now he's from Murray State. R.J. Barrett, who they saying, oh well, you know, he should at least be number 2 behind Zion. It's some people that think he need to go number 1. He's been dropping the ball since Zion's been out. Like now that Zion's been back in, he's been in his groove. But like now, he's in that, I want to say, at least 3, 4, 5-ish spot maybe, where Ja Morant is officially finna be stuck in that number 2. Like nobody.
So who you got over RJ the past 3?
Man, listen to me, man. Zion Williamson.
1.
Ja Morant.
2.
Culver from Texas Tech. Now, he's not. I don't think this dude is like NBA ready, especially with the defense, and he got a shot. My thing is he's going to come off the bench, especially if he comes to the Bulls. But if it was me, just from a strict show standpoint, I would want I would want the Bulls to either get Ja Morant or RJ Barrett, because I feel like you can't go wrong. Even though my whole issue with that is, I feel like Ja Morant would be a bigger grab, and even though the Bulls are already sell out, like it would be a better show, because we done had these conversations when we off the live. Ja Morant, Zach LaVine, Otto Porter, Lauri Markkanen, Wendell Carter Jr. That's a lineup. Right. That's something we can build on. Right. Because look, the Nets don't got a lot. They just can't. Then everybody, if you look at it, the basketball landscape in New York has changed. Same thing with the basketball landscape in LA. These teams don't got a lot of big name players right now, and they hooping. And these teams, the guys that's on the teams is from smaller schools. When D'Angelo Russell came out, like Ohio State, bro, they still known for football. They don't got a big basketball program. Like, I mean, you look at the Kenneth Faried. I mean, well, Kenneth Faried is on Houston. But you look at the Kenneth Faried. You look at the Patrick Beverleys. I'm forgetting people. You look at those guys, and then you turn around, and it's just like, these people have to consider us, because now we got money, but we actually got a team that we can build around. Right. And these scouts are passing us. These people are passing us up because they're not from bigger schools or they're from overseas. But you got to think, we can hoop. And it's also about the people that's coaching us up too. Everybody was linking Doc Rivers to the Los Angeles Lakers job. No, I'm gonna stay with the Clippers.
Right.
Why would I want to leave? We got cap space to sign 2-match contract free agents, and the Lakers is falling apart. I mean, it's kind of like it works. It really works hand in hand. It's just, how do you want to put your team together? It's just a notice to these NBA teams. Like, y'all got to stop sleeping. My thing is, it shouldn't matter about who's at the school, like what the size is. My whole thing is, can you play?
Right.
Can you hoop? So, I mean, I guess I'm just saying that's my Ringo's Real Takes, baby. I'll be back at it again next week. You feel me? And, yeah.
That was definitely a spicy take. I wasn't expecting you to say RJ is not the number 3 pick in the draft. Number 2 or 3.
He's not even number 2. I don't feel like he's number 2. RJ's, I mean, Ja.
I see what a hot take is.
He gotta do. He gotta do something crazy.
Yeah.
In this tournament for me to put him over Ja.
I feel
because he's not even shooting the 3-ball good. Like he can score, but the fact is that his game is not all the way put together. We seen everything in that 1.5 games that we needed to see from Ja Morant.
Right.
Like, triple-double. First player since 2012 to do that. You know who the last person was to do that? Draymond Green. Michigan State. Triple-double. It wasn't even no average. 15 points, 12 rebounds, 15 assists. Like,
that's an interesting take, man. I ain't gonna hate on it.
Nah, man.
It's intriguing. I'll say. But would you take? See, that's the thing. Who does RJ compare to in the league right now? I'd almost say he's a Mike Conley kind of player. That can score. RJ kind of not size wise, but he's not really Ben Simmons. He can shoot better than Ben Simmons. He's not really like at the point guard position. He's a guy that can score the ball, that can facilitate the ball well, that rebounds the ball well.
You know who I see?
Who?
Brandon Ingram, but a better version.
No, because Brandon Ingram can shoot. I don't think RJ Barrett's shooting percentage is like 31% outside the arc.
Bro, RJ can shoot it, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not. He ain't shown me that.
RJ can shoot it, bro. But even then, I feel like he's better than Brandon Ingram from the standpoint of he hits.
And Brandon Ingram ain't really facilitating the ball like that. I would say, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, he's like Lonzo Ball if Lonzo was consistent. You know them games where Lonzo come out and score like 29, had like 10 assists, and like 8 rebounds. That's actually who he remind me of, to be honest with you. But like, we'll see if RJ is gonna be consistent when he gets to the league. But it's kind of like that. But would I rather have a consistent Lonzo Ball or Draymond Green?
I'd rather have a consistent Lonzo.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really see anybody who can be put above RJ.
A consistent Lonzo.
Minus Ja Morant, maybe, just because you don't know what you're going to get from him.
Have you seen Chris Culver?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't watch a ton of college basketball. I've seen him, but I haven't watched him as much as I've seen RJ because RJ is the main game that's on.
Dude got clamps like.
He's a player. I bet you the Bulls end up getting him.
He's
a player. He sounds like he's a Bulls player.
He's on that radar though. Like dude definitely got clamps and he got a better shot than the Hutch.
Yeah.
But because he could definitely shoot it.
Yeah, he sound like a Bulls kind of player.
He definitely sound like a Bulls kind of player, which is kind of why I mentioned him.
Which is kind of sad, but at the same time, I guess it is what it is.
But I that's why I said I'd still rather see y'all get Ja Morant.
I'd rather see us get Zion, but we'll see what happens.
Where you gonna put him at?
Oh, I already told you how I'm setting that up. Zach is the point.
Bro, just because you can score do not make you
No, but he is a good facilitator.
Yeah, but
when Zach don't do nothing but facilitate, he's a good facilitator.
I don't want see that's the thing. I don't want decent. I want good.
This is the thing, though. You're facilitating to a team of basically everybody can shoot 3, and now you got 3 players that are dominant inside. 4 players if you count Zach.
That is true because ain't nobody stopping Zach.
5 players if you move Otto Porter to the 2.
But
because he 6'8"?
See, my thing, my lineup is just. I feel like my lineup is better suited for what I want to do anyway.
Probably, but I'd rather have a better talent. I think Zion's going to be an amazing talent. I honestly, shout out to Jay Garf. I wish I could tag him so that he could come up in here right now. My boy Jay Garf hit me with the best comparison I've heard for Zion yet, and I couldn't say nothing about it because Charles Barkley really don't sit right with me because Charles Barkley, let's be honest, he's 6'4".
Okay.
Zion Williamson is 6'9", 290.
I could have told you that.
Right. Like, it don't sit right with me. Who else? That LeBron don't make no sense. Like when people say that, I just
Zion.
Be like, get
you gotta think, bro. Zion is the same size as Gronk, bro.
That's exactly what I keep saying.
He's the same size as Gronk.
Here's the one that he hit me with.
Here's
the one that he hit me with that honestly made me stop and say, you know what? You're absolutely right. Shawn Kemp. He's a more improved Shawn Kemp. Shawn Kemp was all dunks. But he was nasty on defense, and he was rebounding the mess out of that ball. It's a good one, ain't it? It's a good one on the low.
Yo.
Shout out Jay Garf. You made the pod, Brody.
Shout out to Jay.
It's a good one on the low because honestly, yeah.
I can't find a better comparison.
That's a great comparison.
It is. Plus, he gonna improve. So I mean,
and that's the thing. He's I said a more improved Shawn Kemp because he's got more weight, he's got more size, But as far as dominance and Kemp, because Kemp was only really like we look at Shawn Kemp like yes he was amazing, but he was only 18 points a game, 7 boards a game, 4 assists. Zion's gonna up all them numbers.
That is true. I mean, I can't hate it. I mess with it. I can't even hate that. Matter of fact, that's actually good. See, Charles Barkley, because, he could low-key play the small forward, but he wasn't like.
Chuck, this is the thing, too. Chuck wasn't no excellent defender.
Bro, that's because Chuck was over. What? See, the thing that separates
Chuck wasn't Draymond.
Chuck from Zion is Chuck was high key overweight and like
and low key undersized.
Exactly. So he couldn't stay in front of a lot of people. But like I said, if Zion can keep that weight, can keep that weight, it's gonna be a problem, bro. Cause his defense is gonna travel. The only issue that I got with him, when you say the Bulls, is the fact that it's going to be a project for his offensive game. It's going to be a project.
I don't think so, because this is the thing. Imagine Zion with shooters around him right now.
Oh, then you trying to tell me to look at Giannis, but he ain't Giannis.
But can he be?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Can he be? We talk about this dude as a generational talent right now. Zion Williamson.
25, 17, and 6. Almost 60% shooting.
I think the rebounds will be less just because you got Lowry and you got Wendell on the team. But
Giannis is a 7-footer.
Yeah, of course. But this is the thing. Zion, when it come down to it, if he's going to be what everybody predicts him to be, he's going to have that high percentage because most of his points are going to be in the paint. He's not a shooter. If you're a dominant player like we're projecting him to be, he's going to be dominant in the paint.
And then
he's not going to be dominant from 15 feet out. He's not going to be dominant from 30 feet out. He's going to be dominant 5 feet from the bucket, just babying mugs.
So you're saying that he may be better than Giannis?
I'm saying he could be on that level if he projects to what people are saying he's going to be. Because look at him now. And this is what I've said. We all need to slow the brakes on Zion Williamson. Pump the brakes a little bit, slow the brakes. Pump the brakes a little bit. Because do I think Zion is going to be great? I think he could be. I think every player of his caliber has that talent to be. And we've never seen anything like him. 6'9", 285? I mean, like, he's ridiculous. He's a freak of nature.
6'9".
I just pray his knees can hold up.
6'9", 285.
Right.
45-inch vertical.
Right. I pray his knees can hold up. That's what I'm saying. He's a freak of nature. But if he's going to be what people are saying he's going to be, he's going to have to do it against 7-footers every night. And now against Taco Falls, dominated.
But see, that's the issue. And now I don't feel like, honestly, at the end of the day, he gonna hold up. Like, once he gets to like around his
20, he gotta turn into Blake Griffin.
28, 29.
He gotta turn into Blake Griffin.
30 inch, you gonna have to turn that corner. Because if you look at Draymond Green now, like, okay, think about it this way. Now that they got DeMarcus,
yeah.
Draymond can go back to his power forward. When they didn't, Dre had to play center. Now, if you look at it before the championship run, he getting beat up. Now that he in his 30s and they question everything, he is way slower than he should have been.
Of course he is. But he's getting older. But
he's also been getting beat up. Like, he got a lot of nagging.
He wouldn't have to deal with that with a couple of the teams he's going to. Like, the Knicks got DeAndre Jordan. Whether they keep him or not, he would play the 4 there. Or he would play the 3 even, because they got, what's his name? What's old boy that dunk? Kevin Knox. And yawning on the live yet again. Every week. Never fails.
I'll be back next week.
Same time, same station. I don't know, man. Honestly, if he lives up to the height of what we say he's going to be, he could be on that Giannis level, bro. He could be on that Giannis level. And I think with the Bulls, that will work, because say you have him at the 3. You're basically just have him at the 3 for offense. Because for defensive purposes, Lowry's guarding the 4.
That's true.
So, like, it's not like you're losing something. He can guard a 3 in this league. He's got the speed, he's got the quickness, he's got the athleticism. So it's not like you would be losing something. So if you had Zach at the 1, Otto at the 2, now you got the size on everybody pretty much.
Yeah.
You got Zion at the 3.
Definitely.
Zion can stay in front of most of your 3s.
But the thing is, who's going to cut? But see, the thing is, my issue is, who going to coach them up? Because we saw J. Kidd When the Bucks had all that size, you had Giannis, you had Jabari, you had John Henson. Then you had what's the dude name with the and then you had Larry Sanders.
Which one of them was it John Henson or was it Larry Sanders? One of them retired so that they could smoke weed and do their own thing.
No, that was Larry Sanders.
Was it Larry Sanders? I was like, that's the most commendable thing I've ever seen. Like, he just want to live his best life. He said, I don't really feel like being a basketball player no more. Like, what? Like, this man's dying for this dream. Like, no, I'm not feeling it. I'm really not feeling it.
I mean, at least he didn't pull a what's the dude from the Cowboys? Not DeMarcus Lawrence.
Jason Garrett?
Nah, not Jason Garrett. The dude, he played on the D-line. He was like, listen, I'm retiring.
Oh,
like,
I know you're talking about.
I can't do this no more.
I know you're talking about. But he retired for different reasons, too. He was like, I just got to live my life. You know, like, y'all playing games with me.
Quote, unquote, I'm just trying to smoke this weed.
Right, basically.
Y'all need to legalize this joint. Otherwise, I ain't coming back.
Keep getting suspended. I'm not going to keep paying y'all. I can smoke my weed for free. But hey, let's switch gears yet again, man. We appreciate all the love. We appreciate everybody supporting us. Make sure y'all check us out on SoundCloud, on iTunes, on YouTube, at Windy City The Breeze, on all of those. And if you're here on the Instagram Live, we appreciate you. We're going to be going live on Instagram a lot more. Just make sure y'all keep tuning in, keep supporting us, and keep showing that love. We're going to try to show it back. We're going to have a few giveaways this year. Ringo be live on the Twitch, getting litty.
Know.
You know, I'm going to have a few giveaways up in Patting the People.
You trying to get some games in?
We're going to get some games in, have a few giveaways there, too. Shout out to the Windy City Bulls, too. Up in the playoffs, up in the G League.
Yeah.
G League.
Right now, if we could just get the Blackhawks in there.
Well, I mean, it's not going to happen.
You don't think so?
3 career years from DeBrincat, Taze, and Kane. We have a full Blackhawks episode because I got something to say about them. Where my hockey lovers at? First off, that's what we need to start. Second off, 3 career years from DeBrincat, Kane, and Taze, and you're not making the playoffs? They all scored 30-plus goals. You're not making the playoffs? We're not even going to get into it. I can't feel it right now.
He is so mad.
I can't feel it right now. I'm really upset. I really am. Like, I really love hockey. I'm really upset about it. But let's switch gears, man. Switch sports completely. Let's touch on these opening day tomorrow. Opening day of baseball. White Sox. Cubs. Are the Cubs playing tomorrow? I know the Sox play tomorrow.
Are they? I believe so.
We can fact check that. But yeah, some big games coming. Tomorrow at 3:05 actually. In Texas. And the White Sox are gonna be opening up. Oh yeah, that's right, because Cole Hamels is opening for them. They're going to be opening up in Kansas City tomorrow at 3:15.
Cole Hamels.
Yeah.
Whoa. What happened?
Oh, my fault. No.
John. I thought it was John Lester.
Let me double check that. I thought it was.
Nah, John.
Or maybe it's just Cole is on the trip. It might be John. You might be right.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Cole because the man did a home run.
Yeah, you're right. It's John.
The other day, yeah. I thought it was John.
But no, I was thinking because they were talking about him going on the trip. So he's going to get the pitch at home, talking about him getting to sleep in his own bed. You know, he's still got a crib up in Texas. But yeah, how you feeling about your Cubs coming into the season, man? I mean, we had the baseball episode, but what are you feeling is going to go down to start this season off? Are they starting off the season with a win? What you feeling on?
Well, last year, we started off the season with a home